Our listeners will know why I'm asking this in a moment, but do you genuinely like surprises?
I do. Only one small issue. Surprise, I'm in your home.
You you are you're
In your bedroom,
not only
actually.
in my home. Yeah, not only in my home. You are exactly one floor above me in my room.
I am. How did I get here?
I don't know. Do you want to enlighten our listeners why you're here?
Yeah, let's just explain what this episode is. So,
Besides my parents leaving me, my family leaving me once again.
Justin's
No.
family has abandoned him.
They all can take vacation, but I'm just starting my career, so I can't do that. So here I am, and I said, Nick, you're coming to live with me while my family's in Florida. So thanks.
You're welcome.
I think I voluntold you.
Yeah, no, that's all right. Voluntold.
Okay.
That's all right. We are officially declaring this a point of due sleepover. Let's tell them how it works. So basically, I am here for the next 4 nights. So we're cutting this episode into 4 chapters, and we're just basically going to talk about what we did on each night, or, any stories we have to tell. So I just got here. So chapter 1 is basically going to be our check-ins for the week, and we have a lot to talk about. So, Justin, what did we do this weekend?
Well, you worked, kind of.
No, I didn't. I was kidnapped from work.
You were
literally.
kidnapped from work. Yes. We, as Nick mentioned on our Instagram story last week, I kidnapped him and from work, and I colluded with some of your friends and some of your family to plan a surprise party for you at your home.
Yes, I was on a fake shift, a fake waiting table shift. I thought my birthday was on a Friday, and it was on a Saturday. So I was very last minute trying to get work off. And I had texted a few fellow servers, just saying like, hey, like I know it's last minute, but would you be able to work for me? It's my 25th birthday. And they were very short with me. Like some of them were like, I'm so sorry, no, I can't. But some of them were like, no, nope, sorry, I have plans.
To be clear, they were in on it. They knew.
Yeah, they were in on it, but it was like uncharacteristically cold of them to just be like, nope, sorry, I have plans. And I was like, okay, like, I guess, cool. I texted my manager, who I'm friends with, and was like, just explaining the situation to her. And I was like, is there anyone else that you think that I could ask? And she was like, nope, I think you've asked everyone, sorry. Like, literally, period,
Verbatim,
sorry,
that was her
exclamation
response.
point. Period, exclamation, so, period, sorry, exclamation point. So I was like, okay, this kind of stinks, whatever. And to be honest, knowing you, like you always go all out for birthday parties. Like I wouldn't have been shocked had we, gone to dinner, or like had there been some sort of surprise, just because we've done that for many people in our friend group. But when I went to work and got to work and had like, as soon as,
you had actual tables.
I left my house, I had a full section. So when I went to work, like there was no doubt in my mind that I was going to work, like, and that we weren't doing anything. And I totally understood, because like, honestly, how many times have I not been able to go to or do something for people's birthdays? Like, it's just like, people are busy. I get it. We did something really big for my last birthday. I turned 24 and we went to dinner. So I really just wasn't expecting anything. And then when I saw you, so basically I have a full section, and my manager is like, have you gone to table 12 yet? And I was like, yes. And rip, I don't know the table number, so I guess I hadn't gone to table 12 yet. I thought I had. But it was Justin. You were sitting at the table. And when I saw you...
Can I just provide some... So yeah. I had been planning with your mom and your sister. It was funny. I met Jordan. Hi, Jordan. Yes, I met her for the first time on this show, but I actually met her for the first time in person at your favorite restaurant, the Cheesecake Factory, where we like planned everything at lunch, and your mom's friend Judy.
Yes.
Hi, Judy.
I love Judy. And can I just stop you right there? They're not listening. I don't know who you're saying hi to.
That's true. Jordan has
I love
said
them.
that
I
she
love them,
doesn't
and I'm
listen.
very appreciative of what they did for me this weekend with you.
I don't know. I'm hopeful that Judy listens.
Maybe.
I don't
Maybe
know.
she does.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway, so we had this planned, and we looped in your colleagues, I guess, at the restaurant and your manager and everything. We all knew that this was going on, and we knew that I was going to pick. I was at your house literally probably an hour after you left for work. I was at your house planning things, like setting things up, and then I went to go get you. And when I got there, just again, the entire restaurant staff knew, and whoever the gentleman was who was the host,
Leo.
Let me just say, I walk in, Leo.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you said?
Yes.
Leo. I walked in, and I don't know if they were shown a photo of me, but I walked in and I go, is Nick, and I'm not even halfway through your name, and he just goes, he nods his head, he takes a menu and just starts walking. And I'm like, I guess I'm supposed to follow. You haven't said a single word to me. I felt like I was completing a drug deal. I was like, he goes, you know what to do. And then just keeps walking.
He took it very seriously. We appreciate that.
Very seriously.
Here at Point of View, we appreciate his work.
And as I'm following Leo to my table, I pass your manager, and she just whispers in my ear, "Let's do this." I'm like, what is happening?
Okay, the way you made it sound like she's like...
But she just like, I mean, she didn't whisper, but she said it quietly. She was just like, "Let's do this." And I'm like, oh, okay, all right, everyone. I guess we're all in position. This is really... It was funny.
I was in position too. You have a picture of me at a table. I didn't know I was in position.
You continued to serve
my country.
You did your job well. You played your role. Yeah, you continued to serve your country in your tavern.
Yes. But so when I saw you, I was like, oh, that was nice that he came to visit, but I still had no idea. If you were going to do anything, I thought it was like, okay, maybe there were more people coming, but I did not think we were going anywhere. And you visited me before at work as a surprise. So I was like, oh, that was so nice. So there was a table next to you, a larger table. And I was like, you should sit over here because my parents are going to be here in 30 minutes. And that's when you said...
Nope, you're done. Or what did I say?
You're like,
something
no,
like that?
we're actually leaving. We're actually leaving. Oh, that's the other thing. One of the girls who said that they couldn't work for me was on standby. Literally, like, she had come back to work. She worked the day shift, came back, and I was like, what are you doing? Like, you just left a second ago. And she was like, we needed limes. So Courtney, my manager, asked me to go get limes. And I thought she was serious because she came back with limes. So, like, that was a real thing. So I had absolutely no clue. And, I literally handed her, like, all of my tables. Like, all of my tables. We left.
Your manager literally had to, like, force you off of your shift. She was like, "Nope, you're done working. Go home. Go have fun."
I wasn't not going. Let's be honest. I was going. Like, I was very excited.
Fine, you were like, "I have responsibilities."
Well, no, it was more. I looked at her like, "Are you in on this? Like, can I leave, or is he just telling me we're leaving?"
He's just taking me.
Yeah, no, it was the coolest surprise. And you said we were going to Chinatown because I like Chinese food. And I was okay.
I said we had dinner reservations.
Yeah, so I'm like, can I just wear this? And you're like, no, let's like at least take your car home and you can change. And we'll post the video on social media and maybe we can even...
Or let's play it here. So we drive home. I said, let's just drop your car off. You can change. I really got to pee because I had to find a way to be like, all right, I'm going to go into your home too. And I'll just follow you in. And so on the entire ride home, we drove back... like we followed each other home. I think you followed me home, and I kept you on Bluetooth on the phone because I didn't want you to like go texting, or not that you text and drive, but like go texting, or if you had someone's location and see that they were at your house. So we drive to your house, we get to your house, and this is what happens.
I did just iron a bunch of clothes. What are you
Which way do we go in? I'm just wearing that. I have like a fleece because it's snowing, and so I felt the fleece would be appropriate.
Okay, so if I wear like a flannel, is that appropriate?
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's like, see.
I'm not gonna wear these because they're... You can leave them on if you want to.
Okay.
Oh, shit!
confused.
Happy birthday.
Holy shit.
We're not going anywhere. We're staying here.
Wait, hold on.
I just love that we both respond to surprises by saying, oh, shit, because you've been a part of, I think, 2 surprises in my life. No, well,
has it been 2?
Well, this year and then
this year, yeah.
the year before when Ryan DeVilliers showed up out of nowhere.
I wasn't in on that one.
I
was
okay.
fully peeing. I was peeing in the bathroom, and I was like, is that Ryan?
When he showed up? Oh.
Yes.
That's funny. But no, yeah. So I both times I responded, oh shit. And I just love how in that clip, that's how you responded too.
Yeah, no, that was my genuine reaction, as you all just heard. But it was crazy. Everybody, like, the fact that no one gave it away whatsoever. I hung out with Mary the night before, who was at the party, going to dinner. We went to the Cheesecake Factory because, like, surprise, of course we did. She didn't give anything away. It was hysterical. We invited Megan. She flat out did not come, and she told me later that the reason was because she was so afraid she was going to give it away. But, like, there were people, like, one server, Allie.
Megan was invited to your dinner?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And she said she did not come because she said, I know myself and I would have given it away. But, like, there were servers, like, Allie was like, I want to make you a dessert tonight. Like, you know, like, everybody.
At the restaurant.
Yeah, at the restaurant. Like, everybody just did such a good job. Yeah, no, and no one's ever thrown me a surprise party before. So it was really, really, it was my favorite birthday that I've ever had.
Yay.
And it was awesome. I just even right down to, like, the little details, like the balloons were purple because it's my favorite color, and silver because I had made a comment to Mary.
That was unintentional.
No, well, was it? Because I think she told my mom because I made a comment saying 25 is silver.
Well,
like, that's
so
the year.
you said that to Mary, and then I think Mary messaged Jordan and your mom saying that, oh, if you can get silver, but they had already bought the silver and purple.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it was unintentional. Yeah.
Yeah, but, like, even the little details, like they know I don't drink, so I had my Blue Mountain Dew in the little 16.9 ounce
juice
bottles. Yes, Dead Rat Juice. If you want to, I don't know what episode that is, but you can go dig for it. We talked about that. And even, like, the music, until it turned to country, was Lady Gaga.
Yeah. Not even Joanne. It was just we didn't even do that. We went right from Judas. It started with Judas, which is, like, my favorite Lady Gaga song, or one of them at least. Yeah. No, it was really good. You have some quality.
So appreciative.
You have some quality friends and family.
That was my favorite part. All of the people that were like, "Oh my God, I love your friends." Being one of them themselves, you know, would talk to, like, them meeting each other, like, the friends from different walks of life, and, like, my mom saying how much she loved everyone that she didn't know. That was really, really cool. And just the people that surprised me, like Santino came in from New York.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was incredible. And the fact that, like, Tom didn't, like, he was so careful not to spoil it. Santino stayed with Tom. It was just so cool. And, guys, I got the ultimate collection of G2 pens, and that's literally what it's called. The brand of Pilot, the brand of Pilot G2 pens. I got the ultimate collection. It has every color, including white. And, like, whoever needs a white pen, like, it's not even like a gel pen. It's just a white pen, but it's in there.
I love that. I was going to say, do you have a favorite gift? I feel like I shouldn't put you on the spot and say favorite gift because I don't want people to, like, I don't have a favorite
gift. I don't have a favorite gift. I will say I'm going to BB Rexa, which I'm excited about. I love her new song, and she has a lot of bops, so I'm going to see her in the summer.
Yay. Well, I'm glad you had a good weekend. I'm glad that you were your mom literally thought it could have gone one of two ways. A, the way that it went where you were really excited, or B, that you were going to kill her.
No, I don't know where anybody got this impression that I don't like surprises. I did say, I was asked, because I used to, like, absolutely just break down in tears when I was a kid, and they would sing happy birthday to me. It was like no singing, none of that. So people did ask me at 25 years old, can we sing to you? And I said yes, but let it be known that this is the most universally hated human experience.
I don't think I
collectively.
asked. I think I said we're going to.
No, well, people asked me, and I said this is the most universally hated experience
Those are kinder.
for humans. So let's make it the remix. Let's hurry this up. And I really did. Like, I had my hands. I was like, come on, let's go. Keep going. Keep going. Let's do this. Just sing. Let's go. We're going to finish this. And we got through it together.
That's what's nice about sharing a birthday with my sister is that we both sit there and suffering.
Yeah. And your brother does too, for he's a jolly good fellow.
He is a jolly good fellow.
But yeah, so night one, pretty successful. Before we close out this chapter, I came over. We had some chicken parm. We overcooked it or
You
undercooked
packed a
it.
full ass suitcase too. Like,
I did. I'm moving in.
like rolly bag and everything. Yeah.
I did.
We did.
I did.
We made chicken parm.
We either over or undercooked it. We couldn't. We can't. The jury's still out on that one.
Well, we'll find out in the next couple chapters if we're
Yeah, literally.
dying of food poisoning.
Literally. But yeah, no, all in all, a very happy birthday weekend, and I will be sleeping in Justin's basement.
I will be. So I'm allowed back up there when we're done recording this chapter.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
You sent
cool.
me up here.
All right. I know. All right. Hopefully we still like each other by chapter 2. Honestly, by chapter 4, hopefully we still like each other. I think we will. I hope so. If our friendship doesn't survive this, then maybe our friendship is not as strong as we think it is.
All right, I'll see you around.
All right, I'll see you around. End of chapter 1. Day 2, we're still alive from the chicken yesterday.
I was going to say, we didn't die from the chicken. It had to have been okay. So the texting session from the toilets last night may tell a different story.
Right before
but,
we
you
went
know,
to bed.
honestly, when you sent me the poop emoji, I was like, crap. Literally.
Literally.
I
was
thought
gonna
you were
say-
saying that you knew I was pooping, and I was like, is it that bad?
You were like paste.
I'm in too deep.
Yeah.
I was in too deep on the toilet. No, but I thought you were talking about me, but then you were like, if it wasn't clear, I'm on the toilet. And I was like, oh, thank God. Because I'm at your house.
It would be a little
so-
bit weird if I knew that you were on the toilet 2 floors down.
Yeah, I mean, I was in too deep.
That's your room too. Like I said, I wasn't going to go into it.
No, I mean, you totally could have. But you know what? All is well, because we went to Bertucci's tonight instead.
We did. We
went with-
decided to go out instead.
Yes.
Cook.
We went with Lauren.
You got the meatball scampi. Yeah.
I did. It was good. It's in your fridge now. I brought some of it home.
Yes.
How was yours?
Mine was good. I had the classic rigatoni broccoli chicken with lemon. I think it's a lemon white wine sauce, maybe. Yeah. Something like that. And then we had a really light lemon cake.
I was going
It
to
was
say,
very light.
the amount of times Justin told the waitress that it was a light cake.
Well, the amount of time she told us that it was light. So I just kept
True,
saying it right
true.
back to her. And I don't think she realized that I was saying
True.
it because she kept saying,
Also-
it's so light. You should have the lemon cake. It's so light. It's so light.
Also, yes, true. Shout out Lauren for ordering us more bread for the table, because that
You
was
have
so
to.
good.
It's
Honestly,
Bertucci's.
I texted you and I was like in the group chat with Lauren, and I said, I just want to prepare you guys. You're going to see me eat healthier than I ever have, because I'm trying to eat healthier during the
I was shocked.
weekdays.
I don't think I've ever seen you eat healthy in your life.
Well, you didn't, because that went out the window with the day I had. I was so busy at work.
You neglected to eat lunch again.
Yeah, I didn't go on my lunch break, and I stayed till 6:45. I usually by choice, and I got paid for it. But yeah, it was rough.
You had a long day.
Yeah. How was your
long day.
day? You have a story.
Do I have a story? Oh, I was
Yeah.
pulled over.
Yeah. Tell us
first,
about that.
My first time being pulled over ever, I was on my way home from the gym. I was going apparently in a 35, and it was literally like a 60-second pullover. I saw the cop. I knew I was going too fast. I put on my brakes. As soon as I passed him, the lights went blip, and I was like, oh, he's definitely stopping me. Again, that was my first time ever being pulled over, so I was kind of nervous, but also like I don't know. I was like, I wasn't really doing anything that bad. Like, I'm hoping it's not really like a hardo cop or whatever. And it wasn't. He had very slicked back hair. It's just a side thing, I guess. But yeah, it was like a 60-second thing. He pulled me over. He came up to my window and goes, "How's it going? Just I pulled you aside because you were going like pretty fast, so just slow down and have a great day." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like literally ready to just I don't know if I watch too much news or it's because I'm biracial that I think this, but I didn't even reach for my registration because I was like, I'm just going to wait for his instructions. I'm not going to get my license. I'm not going to get my registration. I'm just going to sit here and wait for him. And then he didn't even ask for any of that. So I was just like, okay, cool. And I went on my merry way. But that was my first time being pulled over.
Well, you've been in the car when I was pulled over.
I was. Was that your first time being pulled over?
No, it was my second. My first time was with my friend Delia, who...
Not to out you.
No. My friend Delia, who... This was back... I was a sophomore in college, and everybody knows I'm a slow driver. And she was actually just telling this story at my birthday party. She was like, you can go a little bit faster in this, like, on this road. Like, there's no one ever here, like, blah, blah, blah. So I went faster. Immediately got pulled over. And I said to the officer, I was like, I swear to God, I am the slowest driver. Like, I never speed ever. And he was a ass about it. He was like,
really?
Except for this time.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, yes, but. And Delia was like, cry. And I was like, I can't. But yeah, that was fun. That was my first time. My second time was because of the tail light with you.
I think your experience is more common than my experience.
What?
Just having a hardo cop being like license registration. Oh, do you know how fast you were going? Like the officer that pulled me over was literally like, "Hey, I'm just pulling you over because you were going a little bit fast. Just go a little bit slower and have a great day." Literally verbatim, that's what he said. That was our exchange.
Yeah, we could do a whole episode. We could do a whole 10 episodes on that, but but instead,
was I still scared? Yeah, but
yeah.
I don't know. But yes,
let's talk stiffing.
Stiffing?
I'm gonna rephrase that. Let's talk sniffing markers instead. I got out of work and you I thought you were gonna be. You said 7:45 originally, so I was like, oh, I have like a half hour to kill.
My timing was awful.
Yeah, so I had a half hour to kill, so I was like, I'm gonna go to Staples because I need to get chalk for a project I'm doing at work that I was kind of not forced into doing, but volunteered to do. But anyways, you know what I bought myself today? It was like kind of connecting with my inner child. It was fun.
Smelly markers?
Well, yes. But it didn't start that way. I have been wanting to make a list of 25 things that I want to do this year. Kind of like a dream board, vision board, just like list of things to do before I'm 25 or before I'm 26. I am 25 now. So I got like a little, at first I was just going to do this on my phone, but then I was like, oh, I'll get a little poster board, $7. Then I was like, well, I need to get markers. So I was looking for a marker, but then I was like, oh my God, they have Mr. Sketch. I can't just get the 8-pack. I have to get the 12-pack. So I got the 12-pack, and that was like $7. Or no, the first one was $4, so then I'm at like $11. And then I was like, okay, but what if I mess up? I only have one poster board. So I got index cards that I'm gonna write on and then stick them on the poster board. I think that's all I got for that. Was it? Oh no. Then I was like, how am I gonna stick the index cards on there? And then I got, what else did I get? Oh, Scotch sticky things, like mounting stuff.
Did you get tape?
Mounting stickies. $25 later, I walked out of Staples and got a text that you were at the restaurant. And then I was like, speaking of speeding. No, I wasn't actually speeding, but I got there.
So with the intention of just getting $4 maybe worth of chalk, you left $25 later?
Yes.
And
I didn't even put them on two separate things, so I don't think I'm getting it expensed back because I don't think the bank will be paying for my getting high in your childhood bedroom. I'm kidding. I don't sniff the markers. Actually, you can. These are safe too. It's Mr. Sketch scented markers. Did you have a favorite smell?
Yes. Did there used to be scented markers that were not safe?
No, I feel like they've probably always been safe. Although everything in moderation, kids.
Yeah.
Are we
Do
are we
I have a-
disclosing our favorite scent?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, I don't even
Yeah,
know
give it
if
to
this
us.
is Mr. Sketch. I don't even know if this is Mr. Sketch. This might have been like, like the skinny Crayola markers
Yes.
that were white-bodied, but the ones that were scented were like black-bodied.
I didn't know they were scented. Are we sure they were scented, Justin?
Yes, the black-bodied ones were scented, and the white-bodied ones were not. So the one that was black-bodied and had a black cap, it smelled like Oreo somehow, like cookies and cream, and that was my favorite smelly scent or smell. I don't know, scented marker smelly scent thing.
This explains a lot. I don't think they were scented.
Does it?
But no, I'm kidding.
No, they
I'm
were.
kidding.
I'm
I'm kidding.
They weren't.
I'm
Might
kidding.
not have been Mr. Sketch, but they were very much. I want to prove it to you after.
Okay,
in
well that
chapter
brings
3.
that brings me to the question that I asked that you didn't answer. What's your favorite Mr. Sketch smell?
I think. I don't even know if I know those well. I think the blueberry, like.
I feel like
there's
people
a
like
blueberry,
that
right?
one. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
The
It's just funny because
mango
I'm not
one
a
is
big
light
blueberry
blue.
fan, just to begin with. So
Do we have any blueberries?
not on the show.
If you were a Mr. Sketch scented marker,
Yeah. The question's
fruit-
evolving.
yeah. They have a cherry one and it's really good. The orange one is also great.
Is there a pineapple?
I don't
Would
know.
there be a pineapple?
I don't know. That's a good question because yellow's lemon.
I feel like pineapple is normally the scent of like white things. Like the white gummy bear is pineapple, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
That is true. As is the, I think, double bubble gum ball. I couldn't think of the word of it. Gumball, because I was at the mall the other day and
You sound
I
like
saw
you're
it.
just listing nouns.
Yeah, no, it did. And I did not. I just want to put it out there.
Bubble.
Yeah, and I just want to put it out there that I did not get a gumball
Gum?
from the mall. But we happened. It was a
Ball?
dead mall, and we were just kind of like observing, and I saw that the white ones were pineapple. And also from
What do you
2002.
do to observe a dead mall?
You walk around
You just
and say,
Like,
"Look,
was
that
it
was a
abandoned?
Build-A-Bear." No,
Oh.
it's still it's the Kingston Mall. But anyways,
so now you're working on this project. You're gonna be working on it tonight.
yep,
You have your chalk. You have your mini
Yep.
chalkboards.
yep. Eating the chalk, sniffing the markers.
Eating. Get some Play-Doh in there too.
Yeah,
More snacks.
yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing
Very
tonight?
good. Going to sleep.
You're not going to keep me company?
Well, I know I'll definitely keep you company. We also started watching Are You the One last night?
Yeah, we did.
We did.
We didn't find any of the ones yet.
We
don't
haven't
know
found
who
the
the
ones
ones
yet.
are.
No, but we were watching the gender fluid season of Are You the One
Yes.
on Paramount Plus and MTV.
Yes.
And maybe we'll watch another episode as you do those.
Yeah, maybe we will. Stay tuned for that. Maybe
tuned.
by night 3. You know what? This is by
We'll
night
find the
3.
one.
We'll have a match.
We'll have a match.
We'll have a match. All right. And with that, good night.
This is chapter 3. We've reached night 3. That's just, people know this, but
2 nights later.
we need to orient ourselves 3 chapters later.
Well, yes.
What is the state of your bank? Did we allude to this? Do people know what this is?
No. Well, tonight my meals just keep getting better, by the way.
Yeah.
Tonight we had the State of the Bank address, which is an event that the entire bank, all of the employees in the bank come together at a country club, and the president addresses the company, just kind of gives an overview of how we did financially during the year.
Did you win? Did you make money?
Well, we made monies. Some challenges and some opportunities that we have in the year ahead. And then one of the lenders gives a presentation that he calls thank you notes. It's really funny. It's kind of like a roast of the employees. He gets access to the marketing folder with all of the photos that have been taken throughout the year. He gets temporary access to that, and he just kind of goes in and finds the funny ones and then
just roasts employees.
Yes, it's
I love
funny.
that.
Yeah, it was great. This
I would
was my
wanna be
first one.
roasted.
Yeah, me too. This was my first one though, because last year it was virtual. But yeah, there were gifts, raffle baskets.
You did the chalkboards for, which you
I
said.
did, yeah,
You said,
and
you said last night. Did you say?
Yeah,
that?
you were with me when I did them. They came out mediocre.
I thought they were fantastic.
Thanks.
You got to give yourself some credit.
Thanks.
You do.
But I will say the highlight of my night, I kind of mentioned this before with the food, but they had waitresses kind of cocktailing appetizers, and every time the risotto balls came by me, I acted like it was the first time I had seen them, and I was like, "Ooh, I need to try one of those." But like every single time, I think I had like 8 of them. They were incredible though. Some people call them risotto balls, and that's actually because they're wrong.
That's so.
But
that was very risotto balls. Is that what you said?
Risotto, and it's because they're wrong. It's risotto, but yeah, no, that was like the highlight. That and the pork.
How many
I want to
courses
call
was
them
this
poppers.
meal? I want to know like what.
I want to call them poppers. The pork pot stickers.
Oh.
Yes, those were good too. Well, this wasn't even part of the meal. This was just like the appetizer that they were cocktailing. But there was steak, there was mashed potatoes, there was chicken marsala, which we love a chicken marsala. It was an open bar for the first hour, so I got a lot of Sprites. I was pounding the Sprites.
My mental health agency doesn't have that.
Yeah, we don't either. This is like the one time a year.
I feel like for an agency that sometimes helps individuals with substance abuse, it probably wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
To have, like...
Well, did you notice there was a sober clinic right above Bertucci's last night?
No, is that what that was?
I mean, it said it was like 1-800-SOBER.
Oh, I did not notice that. No. Did you notice that when we were waiting for Lauren?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Can we talk about for a second? We didn't talk about this last night. Can we talk about how we waited for her train for a while and we were tracking it on, I think, Waze?
City Mapper.
City Mapper. And you were singing There She Goes.
There she goes.
As we were just like watching.
Again, and it was like a lot.
Watching her move.
It just said friend and it was on the little train track and it would update every like 3 seconds and then go whoop, whoop, whoop and move a little bit forward. And it would just.
That was so good.
For some reason, that was just in my head. I was, there she goes.
I love that. How were you? You said you spent some time with your grandparents tonight.
Yes. I spent some time with my grandfather. Although my other grandparents did stop by the house to take Jazzy out.
Oh, these were 2 different grandparents.
Well, yeah. So,
Sets.
yeah. So Yin and Yer, or maybe just Yer. I'm not sure. If when you're listening to this, you can fact check me, Yin and Yer.
Is he still doing the treadmill?
He might be on his treadmill. He could be. Or he's walking the golf course. We don't know.
We don't know.
But I asked them if they could stop by to let Jazzy out because I was going to be gone from like 10 till 8. And that's actually when I was gone. So he came and let Jazzy out, which was very kind of him. And then I went to Vova Ted's.
Hi, how are you?
And my Aunt Teresa was there, and my cousin Caitlin and her husband and their 2 kids were there, and it was a lot of fun. And my grandfather's girlfriend was also there, Joyce.
I love her.
Hi, Joyce. Yeah, and it was a lot of fun. And it was, I did not check the weather, but I didn't realize that it was forecast to be 90 degrees in their house. But as someone who it was really hot. I should have worn layers or something because I don't know if it's the older you get, maybe the colder you are or something. But I already run cold, so I'm a little bit nervous for my elderly years if I have to live in an 80, 90 degree house. But it was sweltering. Is that a word?
Yeah. Do you think you could share the story of me meeting Vova Ted for the first time?
Was that the first time you met him?
I think so.
This summer? Okay, so when did we even recount this? I think we did. When that you guys surprised me on my birthday?
Oh, we did that, yes.
Okay, so last year, Nick, Lauren, my friend Gordon, Mairead, who else was there?
I know her.
Am I missing somebody else?
I think that was it.
There was,
no, I think that was it.
A handful of you surprised me on my birthday, and I think it was Sunday of that weekend. My entire mom's side was going to gather to celebrate her birthday, like on the family side. And so my grandfather, for some reason, he came into the house, and picture my grandfather. He's from Portugal. He has a heavy Portuguese accent, and but he speaks fluent English. And he just comes over. He's walking through, and he sees us, and we're all sitting out on the back deck, and he goes, "Oh, hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you?" To each person who's sitting around the table, there's probably 5 of us sitting around the table. Good. He just made eye contact, maybe stuck his hand out, but like T-Rex style, so not really for a handshake. It was just like here hanging in front of him, and he'd be like, and he'd wave a little bit, but also it looked like a handshake, so it wasn't. You weren't really sure how you're supposed to respond to it. And he'd just be like, "Oh, hi, how are you?" And then he'd turn to the, "Oh, hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you?" And I was just like, "But Ted, why are you saying? Why do you keep saying that?"
It was
Say
so good.
It once. Hi, everyone. Just, hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you?
It reminded me of a mix of the SpongeBob "Hi, how are you?" and also the Cat in the Hat throwback to last week's episode when he's like, "Hi, how are you?" You know how he does like the Mike Myers, the Cat
Does
in the Hat?
he say that in there? I did not.
Oh my God, yeah. Well, when what's-her-face, the babysitter's hanging in the closet, and he goes to get the mom's dress to wipe the stuff off the walls, he opens the closet door, and he's like, "Hi, how are you?" And then he just shuts it on her.
I thought he just goes, "Excuse me." Side.
Oh my God, it's too good.
But yeah, I did not realize that was the first. Yeah, he was silly. He was just being like, "Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you?" But it was good. We had dinner. We had soup and salad.
You and your soup.
Then we played me and my soup, and it was homemade soup. It was really good. Wow. Shout out to my Aunt Teresa for making some great soup.
Okay.
And then we played a card game called Hilo Jack.
Nice. What are you showing me?
It's a poop.
He has a poop emoji, but it has those little feet that when you wind up, it walks. It's like
shits out candy.
Oh, of course it does.
Of course it does.
I feel like that's a good place to end for tonight.
Okay. We had a good. Okay.
Night 4, right? No, yeah, technically night 4.
Yeah, Monday night,
4.
Tuesday night, Wednesday night. Today's Thursday.
Yes, night 4.
Night 4, chapter 4.
And in a point of due first, we're calling into our own show.
Yeah.
That's right. We're on the road.
How quickly we forget.
Yes.
Our nights.
Yes. Where are we going?
We are going to the Bruins game.
We're going to the Bruins.
Go Bees.
Sports.
Yes. Sports. Taking Nick to a sporting event.
My supervisor legitimately said, "Enjoy watching them hit the ball," or something along those lines.
Ball?
Yeah, no, I know. And I was like, "It's the Bruins," and she was like, "Oh, the puck," or something. She didn't say hit the ball, but she called it a ball.
I'm glad you know the difference.
I barely. But I know. You know what I'm really excited for? The food.
I'm excited for the food too.
I love me some food.
When you don't go like once in a while, it's nice to treat yourself to stadium food.
I don't know what TD Garden food really tastes like because I only go there for concerts.
I feel like it's the same.
No, I know, but I don't think they have like chicken nuggets on the floor. Lady Gaga.
Oh well, they have chicken tenders.
No, I know, but you know what I'm saying?
Concert, they wouldn't have chicken tenders.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Yes. How was your day?
My day was good. It was very, very busy, and then I worked out afterwards, and that was great. I'm trying this new. I don't even think I've talked about this. Did I talk about the new gym?
No.
No. My body is dying. I went way too hard in the first day. I went Monday, Tuesday, and then today, which is Thursday, and I'm trying this new, shout out F45 Foxborough. That's where I'm going. I'm doing a free week trial, and I'm probably going to do a membership, so that's really great. But they do like 45-minute like HIIT workout, so like high intensity intervals, interval training, and it's been a lot of fun. And yeah, so I mean, the first day I went way too hard.
excuse them with the high beams, I just have to say.
Oh. The first day I went too hard, for sure. This is the first time that I worked out like pretty like aggressively since my broken foot too, way back in August. So
I forgot about that.
Yeah, so it was an interesting experience. I was like, all right, I'm ready, I'm good. I'm in the shape that I was before. I was not. I'm not afraid to say that I might have overexerted myself. And the second day was good, Tuesday was better, and then today was really, I felt even better. So I'm getting stronger every day, I think. It's just getting back into a regular workout routine and trying to figure out what works best for me. But yeah, it's high intensity interval training, and it's 45 minutes. And it's functional movement. So it's movements that you would do like in every day. So like lifting things up, putting things down, like those type of movements, but with like weights and resistance. So it sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I was gonna say.
I lift things up and put them down. But it's been a lot of fun, and like I've always been someone who's been slightly intimidated by just like an open gym full of weights and barbells and dumbbells and all the stuff, like all the machines. And I've just been, my workout has always been just go into the gym and whatever machine's open, that's kind of what I do. But this has been great because it's like a class and you're with a bunch of people, and there's trainers with you, and it's 45 minutes, and you go in, you do a great workout, get out, and I'm feeling really good. So I've been doing that, and I did that today, and now we're going to the Bruins, and I'm so excited because I get to share. Nick said this is like your Lady Gaga, which in a way it is, because it's like, I love the Bruins. I'm super passionate about the Bruins. I think I talked about around this time of year last year, like the Bruins and during the playoffs and stuff, didn't I?
Are we in the playoffs? Am I seeing
We're not
a
in the playoffs
game?
yet, no.
Oh, I'm not seeing a playoff game.
We're getting toward the end of the regular season.
Okay.
But the Bruins are the #1 team in the NHL.
Yeah, whatever.
They're doing
I'm kidding.
fantastic. No, not whatever.
I'm kidding. I'm
Freaking
kidding.
amazing.
I'm kidding.
They're doing great this year, and we really want the cup. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we come out with a win, and yeah. So I don't know. I guess that's how my day went. Besides work, feel good. Still run on those endorphins from working out and stuff. But I'm excited to go to the Bruins. Nick, you're excited for some stadium food.
Yeah.
How was your day?
Do you want to hear my dumbass move of the day?
Sure.
So as you know, I went to the State of the Bank yesterday.
You did.
And I took pictures, and that's why I got paid, which is lovely.
Oh gosh.
So I made a folder of all of the pictures, and one of the people I work with, who was in charge of like kind of putting the event together, came down. She was like, "Oh, can I see the pictures?" And I said, "Sure." And I handed her my phone. And as she was looking,
you took them on your phone.
I took them on my phone. Yeah.
Camera. Okay.
Yeah. No, I took them on my phone. And as she was scrolling through, a little pop-up banner top of my phone said, "Joe sent you a message. Open Tinder to read it."
You didn't put it on Do Not Disturb or anything like that?
No. No.
Is that your supervisor?
No. Which is fine, but it's just awkward that it was Tinder, and I didn't even think until I was peeing at your house that I was like, oh wait, she now knows more about me than anyone else at the bank. I was just thinking it's awkward because it's Tinder, and I was like, okay, maybe she won't know what that is.
Right.
She didn't say anything. We just didn't talk about it.
Because people don't know what Tinder is.
Well, maybe she's old. But yeah, so that was interesting.
You also said that you spent some of your day explaining to adults who did not grow up with social media how to interact with social media.
Well, I didn't explain it myself. I was on a call that other people, or our PR firm was explaining. All right. Was explaining to some of our employees the basics of LinkedIn, and that was really funny.
Okay.
Just, to see the generational difference.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was cool.
Okay. But you were saying that you literally had to answer the question, or other people answered the question of, can you like and comment on something?
Yeah.
Right, do both?
Yeah. You can, because I'm sure there are people in our audience that don't know.
I don't know. Like and comment on our social media.
Yeah, we do not have LinkedIn yet. We have not ventured out there. Mostly because then my
your personal LinkedIn
yeah,
account?
no, I was gonna say, people that I work with would start to find me, and then I would start to find unemployment.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if I want my hobbies to be connected to my professional.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I don't really care if my colleagues find the show. I'm not ashamed.
Oh, I do. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed of it, but I don't need them finding that.
Yeah.
The restaurant can find it.
They don't
That's
need
fine.
to find me talking about the 4Fs.
That's what I'm saying. Before we conclude this episode, I just want to talk to you. I want to get your input. What was it like? We were roommates for 4 days.
Yeah.
What was it like?
You were very busy, B.
I was?
Very busy.
And
Because
you weren't? I came
well,
home and you were working like
well,
every night that I came home.
That's true, but when I like sat down to watch TV, like the last couple of nights, Tuesday night you were working on the little chalkboards.
Yeah.
Wednesday night you were working on your goal sheet with the Mr. Sketch.
Was I really though?
markers.
That was just because you were working. I was like, let me
Well,
sit
that's
down and
true.
play with some Mr. Sketch markers.
Well, and then I put Are You the One on, and you were still like trying to figure them out because I was on the
Oh yeah. Are
They
you
were
the
on-
one?
they were on the
Have we
TV.
found the one yet? We still haven't found.
Well, we found someone that's no match.
Yeah, but that doesn't.
It helps.
I've
them.
also found a million people that aren't matches.
Yeah.
Like you know.
We haven't-
And I had a match today. But I promise you that
was
person
Joe
is
the
not.
match?
Yeah, I promise you that person will not be getting a call back just because, or a message back just because.
Wouldn't it be funny though? Wouldn't that be a funny origin story?
Yeah, but just after the fact. Are you in a bus on Waze?
I'm in a love bus.
Ooh.
There's for
That means
Valenti-
I'm in a love bus. What the hell?
For Valentine's Day, you could make your little car a car that has hearts on it.
All right.
So I make mine because I don't like just the boring car. So I make myself whenever I can a new like. And
I'm
then
a
Christmas
bus.
I had a sleigh.
A sleigh.
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 Sleigh. I
but-
had a little like hot air balloon for headspace before.
Okay, continue talking about me. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Are you a hot air balloon?
Yes. No, you were saying what you're.
No,
I'm gonna give you my review too.
Yeah, no, I continue talking about you.
Yeah.
I felt like you were a very busy bee. I feel like we did get to like talk, but I feel like we were both busy.
Yeah, no, I felt that way too.
It
Like we
wasn't-
didn't have don't hit this person.
We were. I'm not hitting anyone.
Okay.
We
that's
didn't
my
have-
job.
We didn't have like college. Like when we were in college, we had like when we were social, right?
Mhm.
Like we weren't working, and so we would have like conversations about like life. You know, I like having life conversations, and we do
does.
that. We do that on the show and things like that, and also off the show. But I feel like we didn't get to really do that because we both were busy with work stuff. What?
I bought you. Sorry, we're passing a restaurant that I got his parents a gift card to because his sister told us to, or when I asked.
His
Remember?
sister?
Your sister.
My sister?
Yeah, when we stayed over and I got your entire family sick.
They said get Camellas.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, Gay Street, huh? Anyways.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I want to have social deep talk.
Well, we're going to the
So
Bruins.
we can have
What
social
better
deep
time
talk.
to have social deep talk?
than standing at a live sporting event.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun being roommates. I hope you felt comfortable.
I
think
did.
you said you were.
I
feeling
did.
comfortable.
God, I loved that pull-out bed. I'm not even joking. It was so nice. Like, it's very comfortable.
What was your experience?
It was
I don't also
the
want my
same.
experience to sound like it was negative.
No,
it wasn't
it wasn't.
negative experience. I
no,
just think
it's very accurate.
we're in a different stage in our lives.
Yes.
So like it's all fun. Let's be roommates, but then at the same time we gotta have better boundaries professionally, I guess.
Right. Well, that and when you think about like college roommates, we weren't hanging out with our college. Like it becomes almost like almost like your family, but not in like oh we're family, we're so close. It's just like you live together, and like we both have jobs now, so we had a lot of and it was the work week. Like it would have been different had it been the weekend.
Right. That's true too.
But I'm excited for tonight. I really am. I feel like I need chicken tenders. I don't know why I keep
feel
going
like I
back
need
to
chicken
food.
tenders too.
But I kept saying at work, I was like, I'm going to the Bruins tonight. Like, do I have like I should be working, but I'm gonna enjoy this time and just whatever. Like, work can stay at home, and we're just gonna have fun. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
but
me too.
Justin is also a busy person. His schedule is much more interesting than mine in the way that mine's just 9 to 5 every day. I feel like yours is more sporadic because you have clients. We'll call them youths. Let's call them.
We'll call them the legal term.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm technically not a clinician, so I can't call them clients. So you can call them whatever you want.
Yeah.
I gotta call them youths, but
Yeah.
the childs.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't giggle them that. That's
He
uncomfortable.
can't.
That's even more uncomfortable.
Hey, don't hit this. There's a deer crossing sign. Yeah. But yeah, no, your schedule, I like your schedule better. It seems more fun. Like, you get to, like, go to the gym and then work, and then you can go see someone for lunch, but then you have to go back to work, which, I have an itch.
It does allow
like
for some
that.
flexibility.
Yeah, I do. I like that a lot. But you know what my favorite part of the weekend was?
The week?
So far, or the week, yes. Bertucci's with you and Lauren.
That was fun.
That was
we
really
love some
nice.
rolls.
We do,
We
but that
really
was
love
so
some rolls.
nice. She Venmo requested me today, and I paid her, but it said, when you get a second, more rolls, please.
Rolls,
And I
please.
was like, I love that. But yeah, overall experience, it was very fun. Like I said, if I didn't want to not, like, I have said before that I want to put money into a house. Like, I don't want to have an apartment. But if I did have the money to put into an apartment right now, like, I totally would live with you.
Oh.
I say
find
that
I'm a mess.
No, you're not.
I'm not a mess.
I was
but
messier than you.
I felt like when I have a lot of counter space or space to put things, I just spread out.
That was
I'm not
me.
necessarily a mess.
I
but
felt like that was me.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't
I didn't
know.
think that was you. But honestly, I'm an all or nothing person where if I'm not 110% clean, like you saw in my apartment, like my bedroom at Loyola looked like no one, senior year, like no one lived there because it was always immaculate. If I can't get it to that level, I'm a mess.
Yeah.
Which is where I've been at for the past like year and a half of my life.
I'll clean on the weekend. I might clean tonight. I might
See,
clean tomorrow morning.
I need to get it to the level of it's unhealthy. I ironed a
nothing.
bunch of my clothes the other day
Yeah.
just because they were hanging in my closet, and I was like, these need to be
Wasn't
pressed.
that the day of your surprise party?
Yeah, it was, which was convenient.
Yeah.
But yeah, all in all, great experience. We should do it again. Any final thoughts?
Final thoughts. No, I think we'd be good roommates. I think it's just I don't know. We've talked about this, and it's kind of the theme of the podcast. But
It
like,
is.
We're at a different stage of life.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird. Like, I thought it was like, oh, it's gonna be back to the good old days. Not that we were roommates in college.
No.
But we did hang out in each other's like dorms and stuff.
Yes,
in
we did.
college. But
We
it was
did.
very different. Like, we were. I went to work. You went to work. We
came
we
home.
text each other every morning. I don't want to get up. I don't want to get up either. And then
That's
we got up.
That's true. I
Which
went
is
in an
funny.
hour late today with permission.
I think
Because
it
I
was
had
the-
like an extra 8 hours.
I think it was the dinners that were like the quality time.
Yeah, of course. And they got progressively better.
Right. Yeah. But I don't know. That's my love language too, quality time. So like, it was the dinners I think that were enjoyable, and now we're gonna have dinner at the Bruins game.
With 20,000 of our favorite people.
Yeah.
All right, well,
So.
with that, I don't have the script in front of me. You just said you think you have it memorized. Do you want to go for
I
it?
can try. My name is Justin Dew.
And I don't know that. No, I'm kidding. And I'm Nick Gervasi.
You can reach us at our email, pointofviewpodcast@gmail.com, or Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at pointofviewpodcast. Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at pointofviewpodcast. Follow us on Twitter at pointofview. You give us a rating or review in the Apple Podcast or wherever you get your podcast, or share us with a friend or family member. We're truly grateful for your support. As always, hope you have a great 2 weeks. Thanks for listening. Until next time. I don't know if that was right, but we're going to go with it.